You said.
You're so tough. Okay, welcome everyone. So this is our 2025 game plan meeting. I am your host, Tehv Clark, Executive Assistant at Lifestyle Digital Media Group. This setting right here is just really to go over the game plan, like I said, for this year. Of course, I encourage your contributions, ask questions. If there's a part where you need me to explain again or slow down or just get a better understanding, feel free to do so. Make sure your phones are on silent for courtesy of your neighbors. And yeah, we could get into it. The hero standard, what does that really mean? So at Lifestyle Digital Media Group, we really aim to make our clients feel like the rock stars or the heroes of their industry, no matter where they are. So we ourselves need to uphold the hero standard. Ethan told me my original name was lame, which was put in the I in Capri, but anyways, I still included that little tagline there, but yeah.
I like it.
Let me see. Awesome. So, introduction. Our 2025 strategy centers on intentional growth and improvement, reflecting our commitment to deliberate, measurable progress in both processes and value delivery. This year, we aim to tighten our daily operations, evolve into a well oiled machine, and establish excellence as the standard. This strategy will be driven by the production, sales, marketing, and operations team. So I guess everyone in here. Working in sync, our goal is to not only achieve growth, but to set a benchmark for excellence that competitors aspire to match. Together, we're shaping a future where Lifestyle Digital Media Group stands as a symbol of innovation, precision, and unstoppable progress. Okay, overall objectives and KPIs of 2025. And everybody knows what KPIs mean by this point, right? Awesome. So, aims and objectives of 2025 to create a team of strong and capable leaders who can divide and conquer when need be. So that means we're really creating this team of generalists that Ethan always says that we are. I mean, we are, but everybody should be able to execute no matter what the task is or where we are or how many people are on the team at that moment. Um, to perfect our operational processes and workflow management, of course, our internal source with communication and everything. Improve client relations, because clients are the driving. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's the end, okay? Don't go back further behind that.
Got you. Improve client relations, solidify our company branding, find our style of post production, editing, and visuals, increase sales and ROI, that's return on investment, to form strategic partnerships that can benefit the team and overall success of our company, to increase brand awareness, and to become a dominating authority in our space by increasing our brand equity. And does everybody know what brand equity is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
About you, the brand.
I mean, yeah, that's why you would buy something from Oasis Fresh rather than
Consumer
Budget,
value.
basically. Yeah. KPIs. So this will be measured by increased productivity from all departments to have a concrete system that will be measured by speed, efficiency, and quality. Um, Also, the problem solving skills and the team's ability to meet deadlines. Increased analytics when it comes to GoDaddy, Google, and social media. Success in landing larger sales and long term partnerships with corporations and enterprises. A uniform look for all platforms. Success in being invited to or taking a part of annual industry events like conferences, seminars, workshops, and talks that our ideal clients frequent, and a decrease of time between proposal submission and client commitment. Everybody good on that?
Question.
Oh,
Sorry. Go on. So when you say success in being invited or taking part in annual industry events, like conferences, seminars, and workshops, that speaks to our ideal client. Um, what? So when you're referring to that, success in being invited to take part of annual events like conferences, seminars, workshops. In what capacity? Is that like what we did with Baco, where we were there to cover it, or is that actually having one of the team members actually participate in it in ways of a presenter or a speaker or something like that? Like,
So,
what aspect of that are you referring to?
so for me, it's both. So again, in the same way that we presented, not presented, how we executed Baco conference with a full event coverage, but you were also invited to speak. I would like more of those engagements like that, even if it comes from like us doing like how we got you on the Guardian radio show with the Bahamas Chamber and stuff like that. So it could be a matter of us going to these engagements to be a speaker or actually fulfill lifestyle duties. Okay, areas of focus. So we have operations, sales, production, and marketing, which is the four main points that encompass Lifestyles Digital Media Group from internal to external processes. So the areas of focus that we'll be talking about for operations. So we have the human resources element, hiring and onboarding, uniforms, training and refinement, and office and IT management. Then for sales, we have lead generation, sales cycle, networking and market presence, client journey and feedback, and data and analytics. Then for production, we have workflow management, pre-production optimization, on-set procedures, speed, efficiency, and quality, and client communication and journey. Then lastly, for marketing, we have productivity and consistency, branding and cohesiveness, brand awareness and domination, wahahaha, community building, and data and analytics as well. But of course, the first thing that we will be focusing on is operations. Yeah, that's just typing. So operations, the quote that I thought would be best fitting to describe this would be coming together is a beginning. Keeping it together is progress and working together is success. Henry Ford, which I think is like the overarching theme for operations that's going to be discussed today. Okay, so review of operations 2024. In 2024, Lifestyles Digital Media Group, we introduced a number of tools to help us with operations, such as Asana, Google Forms, and reevaluating the way we conduct procedures. However, operations has failed with consistency and execution, leading to disorganization, missed deadlines, and projects left unfinished. Operations at Lifestyle Digital Media Group is the backbone of our success. By managing both internal processes and client interactions seamlessly, we ensure consistent service, timely delivery, and strong client relationships. So that's just a review of 2024 summarized. But does everybody feel the same way about this review?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have a volunteer to read the objectives of 2025 for operations? There you go.
Objectives of Operations 2025: to strengthen our workflow management, to develop, implement, and enforce standard operating procedures, SOPs, to manage and maintain accurate employee records, to improve customer relationships, to increase product and operational efficiency, to develop HR SOPs, to make onboarding as efficient and quick as possible, to launch Lifestyles University.
Anybody for KPIs?
Key performance indicators of 2025: improving the time between production to delivery from 2 weeks to 5 business days, having a video library of procedures, SOPs, and overviews by end of year, decrease the negligence, miscommunication, and discrepancies of the team, closing procedures, opening procedures, packing, returning gear, etc. having a clear streamline of customer interactions and contact, to have a clearer streamline of training and onboarding, to launch Lifestyles University by November 2025 as an asset of Lifestyles Digital Media Group and offered to the public.
Any questions about this slide here? Are you guys good? Looks good? Okay, so this is the human resources element of it. At Lifestyles Digital Media Group, while we offer services to human resources managers, we currently lack robust internal HR functions necessary for our business growth and development. As we continue to expand, building a comprehensive HR infrastructure will be crucial to avoid operational bottlenecks and maintain team satisfaction. HR tasks like document management, onboarding, and employee feedback are essential to keep our operations running smoothly. So, document management. So, I wrote this basically for myself because when I entered Lifestyle Social Media Group, I don't think I was ever asked for, my documentation because I couldn't exist. Like, suppose that wasn't my real name or I was a criminal or, those type of things. So it's those type of procedures, like little things like that that can help us in the long run. Alex, what happened? Okay, little procedures like that like I said, it really is risk management because you don't know who you're letting onto the team, but it's also other aspects why this is important, which I'll get into right now. Document management, create a secure and organized system for storing team members' records, including both current and future hires. By keeping these documents on file, we can efficiently handle tasks like booking travel, applying for events, and supporting team members' professional and personal development opportunities. Yeah, so again, like how we have a lot of trips and everything coming up, I think someone's supposed to go to India this year for the chamber and then possibly booking with Taro for Abaco. It'll just be quick and easy and simple if we have all the stuff on file, so we could just book the tickets in advance rather than us having to wait and say, "Oh, Ty, give me a driver's license. Alex, I need to scan your passport, whatever." So just having these things on file would be excellent. Checklist of necessary documents for Lifestyle Social Media Group team members. Standard stuff, passport, NIB, driver's license and voter's card, current police record, US visa, resume and any supporting documents. And why I included the resume and stuff too, just so we can see like all of the skills and everything that the team possesses. So if the opportunity arises, we could be like, oh yeah, you are qualified for this. You should try this or X, Y, and Z. So yeah. Team building. With an increasing workload, fostering team unity and morale is vital. Quarterly team building outings are a great way to reward hard work, celebrate achievements, and boost collaboration. These experiences strengthen connection, improve communication, and encourage trust through playful yet challenging activities that refresh the team and enhance workplace dynamics, like our Summer Olympics or whatever we doing. But yeah. Additionally, these outings allow us to recognize MVPs, celebrate milestones, and highlight personal growth, showing our team they are valued and appreciated. So I just did like a few things we could do. What I know are in the Bahamas, like archery, bowling, beach days, personal development workshops or professional, go-karting, nature trail hiking, scavenger hunt, a day at Ocean Villa, etc. Okay, improving the hiring process. So this one has been plaguing us for a bit. Our hiring process has been a mixed experience. On one hand, our core team members has driven us success, but on the other, we face challenges in expanding with the right talent. This expansion is necessary as our workload increases and we have a higher demand for our services. By March 2025, we aim to recruit 1 to 3 new top performing team members who can make an immediate impact. So we're specifically seeking 1 additional female team member skilled in production and editing, and 2 highly proficient fast editors, and the last one is one expert in filming and photography. Do you guys agree with that selection or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the one, and I think listing them in order of priority is important. I think definitely getting that female, um, that additional female in production is going to be a key.
Yeah.
Um, and I do see the need, especially if it's a situation where the workload increases that much more, just for speed, um, and our ability to turn around. I do imagine that we will have a need for dedicated
It
editors.
is, yeah.
I do see that happening. Um, and even with regards to the expert in film and photography, I think, um, once we get everybody's uh, skill set up, like, I increase my skill set, Tyler increases his, um, Sandra increases his, and maybe this female coming on already, get that skill. We may not need another dedicated person, but I do see additional people being needed to support
Yeah.
the increased skills, um, the team with increased skills. So I think that's pretty spot on.
Everybody
I
agree?
agree, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so these hires will help tongue tied. These hires will help boost productivity and production workflows, allowing us to meet deadlines and execute projects dynamically and efficiently. The key question is, how do we attract the right talent? Just as we maintain a targeted hit list for potential clients, we can develop this list of experienced media professionals who align with our values and organizational needs. Our competitive advantage lies in our positive work environment and career growth opportunities, a benefit many of our competitors overlook when it comes to employee wellness. Because we have discussions with other media teams and stuff when we go on set. We always see in Zen and S. We always see in I think Sound Great and everybody else. I think we even saw Scott's media, and people are like, "Wow, you guys really look happy. Like you could tell you'll actually like each other." And I just feel like, "What you mean you don't like your coworkers at work? Come on, like what you mean you don't like your boss? This is the place where you go to essentially almost every day." So I do think we have that real edge because of our company culture to attract like people who are willing to be a part of this and grow and adapt with us as well. Um, by highlighting this unique advantage, we can offer enticing propositions to top tier candidates and secure the talent needed to drive our future success without doubt of their skill set. Onboarding, woo! Another issue rises within the same area, however, onboarding. Having a key onboarding strategy is crucial to employee wellness, loyalty to our company, and ensuring that our entire organization has the same level of knowledge for procedures, company culture, history, and our goals. This provides a sense of unity and alignment within our group and dissolves at any area of the mixed communication and mishaps. Onboarding should include three main pillars. This should be education, evaluation, and application. Here is the definition of each when it applies to lifestyles. Ty, can you read that?
Education. This part of onboarding should include our history, goals, software, company culture, handbooks, and legal overview, integrating new team members into Lifestyle's digital media group. Evaluation. New hire. New hire education covers PPFF goals, onboarding feedback, and a production lead test to assess skills and identify improvement areas. Application. Application involves real time skill testing, a general knowledge quiz on lifestyles, and opportunities to film and edit during onboarding.
Thank you. Okay, so again, we'll discuss this. So I'll go over it. This is my version of 5 days of onboarding because I feel like that is the time frame someone needs to be properly onboarded. for Lifestyle Digital Media Group. So the schedule is as follows. Day one, that is the tour of the facility and introduction to the team, introduction to workstation and workspace. This also includes signing of documents, so legal and compliance overviews, technology agreements, job contracts, etc. Assimilation to softwares and lifestyles applications. We don't use Asana anymore, so emails, phones, Teams, access to the social media accounts, Canva, Lightroom, those type of things. Um, Introduction program. Ooh, I skipped over one. Headshots and lifestyle shots. So their corny photo shoot and then the serious headshot. Um, Introduction program. That's the origin story, what we do here, core values, mission statement, vision statement, etc. And deep dive into their role and what is expected of them. And then a sit down with Ethan, the founder and production lead, which is Ty, for PP. Yeah, I see I did that wrong. PPFF goals. Day two, human resources setup. So that's just their documents, NIB, passport, license, US visa, address, phone numbers, shirt size, etc. So things needed. Lifestyles University videos, which we'll get into developing. Day three, that's the request for the NFC cards, our badges. Request access to Access Cowork Suites, Lifestyles University's videos again, because it's a continuous process. Have them film their Meet the Team video and then shadow the production lead. Day four, Lifestyles University videos again, editing their Meet the Team video. So you give them a chance to edit their own, and then they can make the adjustments to fit lifestyle standards. And then again, shadowing the production lead. And day five is more Lifestyles University videos, final assessment from production lead, general knowledge exam, including like the company culture and then a little bit of the production process, and review of onboarding and training. So feedback from them. What do you think of this schedule, guys?
I think it's a good schedule, but say for example, where we don't. I know we've said who we want to hire, the type of people that we would want to hire in the time frame, but say we hire somebody who does say marketing or something like that, would they them t like would we have to throw them right into saying edit their own video right off the bat? Like, is that a requirement for people in their role, where their role isn't strictly production?
So for that question, definitely again, we are a team of generalists. The goal is to make sure that everybody knows how to shoot and do a little bit of the production side, no matter which department you're from. Because overall, we are a production company. Like when we go to Baco and stuff like that, they would still need to be on the floor. So I think it's still good to have them do Lifestyles University because I'll be doing it as well, even though I'm not a part of the production. So the production team, really. But it's good for them to also have the knowledge, even though that's not their main function. And then we could also do like tailor-made things for them as well, like the marketing aspect, the sales aspect, operations and stuff. We can always just tweak that to also fit into um, this onboarding process.
I know this is onboarding, right? But even as we're doing this, I remember when I was at the bank, we used to do what is called cross training.
Yeah.
And it was something that Mantino actually mentioned when I told him, we have a team of generalists. Because, like, he's like, oh, he made reference, I was like, well, she actually isn't in production. She's actually my EA. And I said, but we're very intentional about that. And so I think even from another standpoint, I think having the team cross train in other areas. So even having Ty or Ty and Xander, other production team, cross train with you, so they could see, okay, well, how you schedule your posts, how you do this, how you do that, just so that everybody, even if they aren't super highly proficient in the area, they have an appreciation for what everybody else does. Um, and even if it's a situation where, okay, well, you got to fill in or something, but just having that basic appreciation. So I think incorporating, even in addition to the onboarding aspect, but incorporating and being intentional about setting cross training opportunities.
Yeah.
Because it may be a situation, even with sales, right? Like it may be a situation where, Xander's like, you know what, I like this, but I think I want to move into more of a sales role because I like, so just having that. But this is good. So I think, just making that note that maybe we do want to incorporate more intentional cross training, so that everybody can have an appreciation for what everybody else does, but also give people the opportunity so that if they do want to move into another area, they have that experience and say, wow, you know what, I think I want to learn more about this or move into this eventually. So I think that's good.
So I agree with that. I agree with that. Because definitely, again, how I got sick, Ethan was the one posted on the stories and the main feed for Instagram and stuff like that. So just so everybody can know how to do it and what we look for and the type of keywords that we use, that would be awesome. Moving on, internships. Woo! Interns, love that. Okay, to assist with our ever growing workload and contribute to our CSR initiatives, I have had the idea to encourage internships within our company. JT was an excellent intern who helped with the workload surrounding Lifestyle Social Media Group, especially when it came to our internal content. I suggest that we have quarterly interns, so one every 3 months. Um, yeah, quarterly interns. We can have 1 to 2 a quarter where we flock to higher learning institutions such as BTVI, UB, Synergy is a new one. I see they do like a video production course as well. So higher learning institutions to select a few students to participate on sets and serve as production assistants for a trimester. The benefits of having interns are mutual for both parties. So interns, of course, can get hands-on experience, mentorship from industry experts, which is us, exposure to technology, because a lot of the tools that they're using, I think at not BTVI, UB, some of them are a little bit outdated. So that's why a lot of them go to Zen and S because they're a little bit outdated. I don't want to say it, but yeah. So a lot of them go there. Creative growth and innovation, professional development, networking opportunities, corporate exposure, portfolio building, because at the end they could showcase all of the work that they've done with us, and a pathway to full-time roles. So if someone really has an interest, if they execute well and they could see themselves here, we'll, you know, encourage the idea of them having a full-time position once they're done with school. Lifestyles can benefit by, of course, a fresh perspective and creativity, because when JT came on, it was like, oh, yeah. Increased productivity, talent pipeline. Again, since people will be working with us, we can groom people to be full-time employees. Enhanced brand awareness, people talk, cost-effective support, my favorite, and training and development for team leaders, diverse skill sets, and strengthened community engagement. Overall, interns provide Lifestyle Social Media Group with fresh talent, increased capacity, and new ideas while contributing to long-term growth and success. If we can negotiate a deal with BTVI, UB, or Synergy, we can spread brand awareness and position ourselves as generous, authoritative figures in our profession. Enforcing interns Enforcing interns also gives our team responsibility and encourages them to teach what they have learned, therefore reinforcing their knowledge to potential future team members of Lifestyle Social Media Group. Big words. Out of breath. Uniforms. Good, good. You guys still with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As our target audience is corporate and large enterprises, we have to stand out and assimilate ourselves with their culture. Not only must we walk, talk, and speak like our ideal clients, but we must look the part as well. Branding is cemented in uniform and attire, and looking the part is fundamental. To strengthen Lifestyle Social Media Group's appeal to corporate and large enterprises, the focus on branding through uniforms and attire is crucial. Hi, Alex. Would you love to read this lovely slide?
Casual uniforms are to be worn in more casual settings, such as when there are no sh- house when there are no shoots, outside shoots at beaches, parks, gardens, etc. Casual shoots, internal team days, and outdoor physical work. Casual uniforms include branded polo tee, branded polo shirts, branded t-shirts, shorts that fall on the knees, long tights, joggers, sports pants, tennis or sneakers, dark jeans, branded hoodies, branded caps, and bucket hats.
Yeah, so of course, like we had shoots with EFG where we had to go on the beach, like their cleanups and stuff like that. That the park cleanup initiative with Dr. Jackie, those are the type of shoots that we'd be wearing. Our casual uniforms too. No hoochie daddy shorts on the knees. Not saying anything. But yeah, this is casual uniform. Do you guys think this is good or no hoochie daddy shorts? Thanks. Thanks,
Polo
Ty.
shirts are similar.
Okay, Ethan.
Uniforms, business casual uniforms are to be worn when we are on shoots dealing with corporate events, speaker coverage, and meetings and walkthroughs. Business casual uniform includes collared button-down shirts, chinos, khakis, coats, cardigans, and sweaters, blouses, flats, low heels, loafers, oxfords, belts, dress pants, and knee-length skirts.
What do you guys think?
So this is I think it's good. But I mean, so this is typically what we would wear almost like on a daily day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Khakis.
Yeah.
I don't recall that being a part of everyday.
Yeah. Ties wear khakis.
Yeah, I wear khakis. So
That's long khakis is all right.
not khakis as far as the style of pants, not necessarily the
Like
color.
this.
Not that color, that style.
Yeah.
Almost like chinos, like they similar to chinos. All it isn't a dress pants, but it isn't jeans.
Yeah.
It's well, I wearing jeans today
What
too.
is it?
Because
Yeah, like
it's a
these. Those
casual
would be
day when you
khakis.
go nowhere. But yeah, this is just basically what we just wear every day.
Yeah.
Um, the informal attire, tie.
Oh, suits you, sir.
It's really that.
Formal attires to be worn at press conferences, trade show booths, and exhibitions, meetings with executives and innovators in Impact episodes. Business formal uniform includes dress shirt with tie, blazers, dress pants, heels, dressy flats, suits, polished shoes, knee length dresses, pins, and brooches.
So, an example of this, we have an upcoming shoot on the 25th with the Red Cross Ball. So, this is where we would be wearing our formal attire. So, have to get that sorted out as well. It's fastly approaching. Um, but yeah, this is, like I said, if you're working behind the booth, I think it would be good to have the like business formal kind of.
Um, this is just personal, right? Shoes.
Yeah,
Um, the dress shoes might be not be polished shoes, but if it
yeah.
remains with the brand colors and stuff like that, would that be acceptable?
No. I mean, what I say no to say, we have some time now to find. I know your shoes is difficult. I'm sure they got Oxfords for size 50 because basketball players wear formal shoes. So it's just a matter of really just being intentional, making sure that we get you a pair. I got a pair when we were in Washington because I didn't have any. So it's just a matter of really looking. So even if that means we got to go online and get you a pair. I know you said that you don't like, so maybe we look at a size 16 or something so that if it does come small, you're straight.
Alright.
But no, I mean the uniform is the uniform. So we just have to find a formula. And the good thing is we don't. This isn't like an everyday thing. Even though the plan is that we will have more opportunities for our formal uniform going forward, because that's something that we're intentional about this year.
I've been meaning to ask, okay, like I know I could function in my shoes with the little heel on it, but are dress like Oxfords and stuff comfortable for you guys to actually execute y'all duty?
Yeah, I mean you could get comfortable Oxfords.
Okay.
I mean it's just a matter of getting the thing, and that's why we were looking at the stretchy material suits and stuff like that. But I think, like I said, it isn't a situation where this is every day.
Yeah.
And really, even if you look at a Red Cross ball, that's a formal event in any event. So even if you went there to just be there, but the idea is that we have these outfits so that we could still be comfortable. But so I know ties wear suits often. Oxford, would you say, are comfortable?
No.
That's not very comfortable. In my experience, it really depends. It really depends on how much you spend on it, to be perfectly honest. Because I've had nice Oxford shoes, like the ones I have now, they're okay, but I spend a good money on them. They're pretty comfortable. So
Yeah, I mean, any cheap shoes can run you right, but it'll just be a matter of figuring out what the right look and feel is.
like those type of shoes I wouldn't wear all day. Like the ones with the thin, sharp sides, they always
Right,
stick
I think
into
those
your
are just
heel.
an example, but
Yeah.
the idea is that it's formal, so you aren't necessarily going to wear leather sneakers,
Yeah.
like the shoes that I wear every day, like my Cole Haan shoes. Like we ain't wearing them, but the idea is that we'll have general look, but it ain't necessarily that we can be wearing patent leather,
Yeah.
particularly Clarks. So that's just a general idea.
No Clarks. Got it.
And then just bought 3 apples before.
Yeah, but if you buy them, as long as they don't have like that, you know what I mean? You can like
Yeah,
the thin
the
side,
thing, yeah, because you
dig
want a
into your-
broad,
they
yeah.
dig into your heels a lot.
Yeah.
So
We'll
That's the
figure
soft
out.
side.
Yeah.
Once we start doing it, we'll figure
Okay.
out what it is.
Because that's like, wait, I'm not the best person to do that because I don't know how you
No,
guys
but
feel.
you could find comfortable shoes that you can wear with a suit.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main takeaway. That
Yeah.
it isn't like we have to find shoes that are
Right.
patent leather.
No.
Yeah, like that ain't it. The idea is that you want to have a formal uniform. So we'll go through and figure out what that is.
Understood.
yeah.
Okay. Training and refinement. One of Lifestyle's digital media group's core values is intentional growth and improvement. Our team should engage in continuous training and refinement, focusing on both soft and hard skills through video SOPs and workshops, frequent sessions, enhance team development and performance. So soft skills and hard skills, you guys know the difference between that?
No.
So a soft skill is kind of like when you put it on a resume. Hold on, let me see how best to describe it.
The skill that has more impact.
Okay, so a hard skill is definitely like a skill, like a requirement. Like someone would put on the qualifications you need to know how to do QuickBooks or for us video editing, versus a soft skill training. I mean, a soft skill is like an added bonus.
Okay.
Like communication is an added bonus, basically. So a hard skill is like a definite sell, and then a soft skill is like something you can add on top of that to be like, oh yeah, this person.
A little sugar on top.
Yeah, a little sugar on top. I don't know how to best explain it.
A hard skill is more physical than a soft skill. In most
Yeah.
instances, it's a lot more physical. But
Yeah,
a hard skill is something that you have to learn physically to do.
yeah,
So something that you typically spend a lot of time having to do. Soft skills you can pick up just going through life. You pick up
Yeah.
soft skills that you can train, but a hard skill is something that you truly need to be like you could pick it up, but it takes a lot more effort
Yeah.
to pick it up.
What Ty said. Yeah. So again, soft skill training could look like public speaking, communication, organization and prioritization, leadership skills, problem solving, professionalism, conflict resolution, those type of things. Hard skills training, sales, set building, lighting, photo editing and video editing, cinematography, audio technology, database management, and etc. Those are just a few examples what I put there. How do we execute our training regime? Simple. We get our team used to a schedule to breed familiarity and practice accountability. Here's how we do it. To execute our training regime effectively, we'll establish a structured schedule that promotes consistency, accountability, and growth. Here's the approach. So, training and refinement, again, everything is going to be broken up into quarters and just so we can maintain it on. I think it's good to approach things on a quarterly basis rather than just a whole year because that's when you get lost. Because if you focus on quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, you could break it down and be like, okay, let me overcome this first before I move on to X, Y, and Z, and it's good organizational structure. So training and refinement, weekly, Lifestyles University progress. Team members will complete quizzes and advance to designated modules in Lifestyles University. So we have to develop that first. Video SOP reviews. We will review and update SOP videos to ensure they align with current and best practices, which we also have to execute. Um, Monthly. So, skill audits, regular assessments to identify strengths and areas for improvement, dedicated training days, a half day, such as today, each month for focused learning and development activities, team led sessions, grant team members the power to lead training based on their, to lead training based on their expertise, training evaluation, gather feedback, and assess training programs to make continuous improvement. Then quarterly, we'll have milestone celebrations, set and celebrate individual and team development milestones, tracking progress towards goals. So that's when we'll be like, oh, this quarter, I saw that you was 90% capacity or something like that, and we reward you. And if the team does well, we go out, do something, just a celebration. Workshops, organize hands-on workshops that target key areas of growth, offering in-depth skill development opportunities. Any questions about this?
Not really a question, but I think to kind of even streamline it, right? Like we know the components of what it is that we do, right? Straight across the board. And so I think what we can look at doing is if we say, okay, well, each month, each team member focuses on a particular area that they want to get, that they want to grow professionally in, right? And so whether that's lighting, whether that's editing, whether that's sales, whatever it is, right? And so we have these in all of these, but the idea would be that they select one area of focus and each month they focus on that particular area, right? And then we do an assessment, and we do some sort of project where they get to do that. So now how that looks in real time. So Alex says, you know what, I really want to do a deep dive into lighting, right? Really understanding lighting, understanding the differences in lighting, understanding how to set it up, this, that, and next. And so whether that's him going on, whatever that is, then we say, okay, well, what did you learn on lighting this month? And then show that. So I think having something that's individualized based on the individual's area of interest, but then also having that, okay, well, you said that you were going to do this. These are the resources that the organization has made available to you. Now, at the end of this this month, now we need to see what you would have learned.
Yeah.
I think, really structuring the approach like that would then, one, make it more intentional, but then two, we could see it happen in real time. Because I know that was one of the things that enabled me to progress as quickly as I did, because I would learn something and then immediately apply it. And so I think if we lead off with, okay, well, the mandate is that you have to pick one particular skill, professional skill, that once you improve upon this and once you become proficient in this, this would add to the overall value of the company. So you can add more value to the company by adding value to your individual skill. Um, I think, like I said, just taking that approach would definitely uh, just provide a little bit more structure as
Yeah.
well. And then too, it gives the individual the opportunity to actually pick stuff that they're interested in.
I like that. What you guys think about that?
I like that. You say the more you teach, the more you learn.
Yeah. Let me see what's next. I did have a sample training schedule. Ty, why did you laugh? So again, we have access to full-time filmmaker. So again, this is a sample training schedule. So in my head, it would go weekly on a weekly basis. We complete the full-time filmmaker course on equipment 101 and technical 101, and then monthly skill audit on the following, which is knowledge of equipment, audio technical, and problem solving abilities. Then also scheduling those training days every second Tuesday, and then training evaluation, and then quarterly would be the milestone to see how well everyone is up to speed on audio and visual knowledge, and then a workshop with equipment and tech with someone.
All right. I also think it's important to note that this is training initiated by Lifestyles. This is not to replace or substitute any personal development activities that you want to and are encouraged to do on your own. It's like, we talked about it extensively when Tali was on vacation, but we talked about the fact that no professional athlete practices on game time.
Yeah.
And so there's no reason why Xander should be struggling to put the gimbal together when it's time to use the gimbal for a client shoot, because he would have had opportunities on his own to use the gimbal. There's no, and so not waiting. If we say, okay, well, game time is on a client shoot, what are you doing on your own time to get better? So this doesn't replace that need, but this rather supplements that.
Yeah.
But this should not be the only training, refinement, and personal professional development that the team should be doing.
Yeah.
So I just want to reiterate that.
I mean, it's like when I was working at Starbucks, we had to do our online training course. And like if you wanted to drink or eat something like that, you have to do it yourself. Like nobody was allowed to make the drink for you, because they saying like you should know how to do it, or at least try to learn how to do it and taste it to see how it's supposed to taste, or special recommendations and stuff like that, so you could actually apply it when it comes to customers. So I think it's like in the same realm as that.
And I also think that our internal content is an excellent opportunity to put those skills to work, right? Like we have a new type of shooting, or we're testing out something and we want to be, because that's where we could experiment and be the most quote unquote creative, right? And so there is something like literally like what we did when Jackson was here and we shot the quant conversations with the quant. Like that was a whole new lighting setup that we did, and elements of that we brought into Innovators and Impact. So like literally, if we say, okay, well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe we train all month. Tyler's looking at new color grading techniques, and is focusing on lighting. I'm focusing on something, and then we say, okay, well, for one of our content days, we incorporate all of those. Or if you have a project that you want, like you gotta test it so that when we go to the client, we have these new tools in our toolkit
Yeah.
that we could use to add production value to their projects.
Great. Anybody else or? Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's gonna be cool. Um, More in training and refinement. As a company who creates video SOPs, there's a lack of video SOPs in our internal content. Video SOPs serve to detour or mitigate human error. With a shared database of knowledge accessible to all team members at any time, we can lower the number of mistakes, such as items being misplaced or not having a defined procedure to execute tasks on the highest level. Um, Video SOPs, the process. Prior, yeah, this is just how we're going to do it. Prioritize key areas. So, again, begin by identifying high priority processes where video SOPs would have the most immediate impact, such as equipment handling, content production workflows, client onboarding, and project management. Just areas like those. Focus on areas where errors occur most frequently or where tasks are highly detailed and require precision. Like, for example, the call sheet has to be pretty comprehensive because if the client looks at it and then we come there doing something else that leaves them confused, or like the date mix up or something like that, because again, that is a communication error. So little things like those, yeah, we can mitigate with video SOPs. Like I said, this can be how to write a production outline, a call sheet, organization of equipment, steps for a set from start to finish, organize editing files, how to upload videos to YouTube with proper tagging and naming conventions, and more. Again, creating standardized templates could help us with video SOPs. Develop a consistent format for all video SOPs, ensuring they are concise, clear, and easy to follow. Each video should include a title, a purpose, a step-by-step instructions, and best practices for completing the task. So it's not gonna be no more like you ever gone on a job and then they just be like, oh, this is how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I do it. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that. So video SOPs to mitigate that. Utilize expertise from the team. Leverage internal experts to create and narrate the video SOPs. Involving team members in the creation process ensures that each SOP is accurate and reflects real world practices. Encourage collaboration across departments to capture different perspectives and knowledge. Ongoing updates and reviews. Again, we are a business that constantly evolves. Um, the industry that we are in is always evolving and doing new things, especially with AI and stuff like that. So, regular review and update video SOPs to ensure they reflect current processes and technologies. As workflows change, you should also change the corresponding SOPs. Establish a review cycle where team members provide feedback on the clarity and usefulness of each SOP, allowing for continuous improvement. Upload videos on Lifestyles DMG TV on YouTube to be a part of our internal content diary. Okay, LU, Lifestyles University. LU by Lifestyles Digital Media Group is an online course designed to transform beginner cinematographers into professionals. This sellable program covers storytelling, equipment use, lighting, audio, set building, animation, and more. Through a step by step curriculum, LU will equip learners with practical skills to excel in film, TV, and digital content creation, enabling them to produce high quality visual projects with confidence. This project will be a tangible item that is a part of the Lifestyles Digital Media Group catalog and will aid us in our onboarding strategy, increase sales, setting up ourselves to be the kings of our space, attract top talent, and so much more. This training program will also help us to segue into workshops and conferences hosted by Lifestyles Digital Media Group. So, yeah, it was like thinking of new ways how we could hit that 100,000. So, I think selling Lifestyles Digital Media Group, I mean, LU, sorry, as a tangible item could contribute to that. But how do we execute this large project? Wow, it's taking long to load. Don't put that much transitions, guys. Oops. Okay, this is the fully loaded page. Um, who wants to read the first line?
Lifestyles University. Firstly, we'll break LU into three main segments: videography, photography, and audio. Secondly, we'll take these three main parts and break them up into smaller sections, which are topics and courses of their own. Each script must be thorough, clear, and engaging while explaining why we use certain equipment, techniques, when to apply them, and how to execute them. Include real life examples of the problems they solve. Ensure the content is digestible and compelling with quizzes reinforcing to reinforce learning. The quizzes will be concise with information from scripts. Each section, audio, video, photo, will have a large quiz of 30 to 45 questions that covers all of the areas that are confined in them. The subsections will have quizzes in them that are 20 questions each. After each video, there will be 10 questions once the subsection is completed. There will be a quiz of 15 questions.
So to break that down more smoothly, the flow, this is how I envision it, by the way. First, we have the section that users will see is either video, audio, or photography, the three main segments that Lifestyles University will be broken up into. This section has 30 to 45 questions on the various style of videos produced. So for this one, we're going to select the video instead of audio and photography. So this is the key section, and that section has 30 to 45 questions on all of the topics underneath. So it's like a combination of everything of like video for them to be like a passing grade or an expert videographer. Um the second section that users will see is a breakdown of videos like interviews, talking head, blog style, etc. So for this portion, we'll select interviews. So from video, you'll see a bunch of different types of videos and stuff, video styles, I should say, and then it's interview. This section has 20 questions on the various interview styles. So again, there's different video styles, interview styles. So from interviews, it'll be like standard interview or, conversational or something like that. That'll be broken up into. And then that person also has to complete the 20 sections the 20 questions for it to be like, oh, they understand all types of interview processes and stuff like that. Um, the third section that users will see is a breakdown of types of interviews like standard, vox pop, etc. Let's select standard interview for this section. This section has 15 questions on the various interview styles. So same thing, they watch the videos, they complete all of that on standard interview, and then they will be quizzed on the 15 questions from what they learned from standard interviews. And then the fourth section, I don't know why I have third, that users will see is a breakdown of the different components of a standard interview. So camera angle and positioning, that's a section that we can do. This section has 10 questions on the various interview styles. So it should have 10 questions on the various camera angles and positioning and everything. So it's just gonna be taking a big, broad subject and then breaking it down even further to get more, you know, comprehensive. But you guys understand or
Yeah, I understand the flow. I think as we actually build it out, we refine it a bit more.
yeah.
But the idea, what my general takeaway from this is that you will have a broad topic, then you'll have topic areas under that topic. So you'll have video, and then you'll have different types of videos. So
Yeah.
you'll have, promo videos, documentary style videos, talking it like you said.
Yeah.
And so at the end of it, when this person completes the video section, they should be proficient and have a very good understanding and ability to actually execute a wide range of stuff
Yes.
related to video.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty on point.
Any more feedback, takeaways?
Oh, it's very comprehensive. It's comprehensive. I like that there's a quiz at the end of each section to really solidify the understanding. And I guess the overarching review is really just to test your knowledge of everything that's underneath that section to really be able to call yourself proficient in that particular topic. So yeah, I like it. It's comprehensive.
You know what I see? Like, you remember you did
Card on you.
card on you, like literally just like that.
Yeah, this is more. This is more.
Yeah, this is a bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, but like as far as a video learning platform, and it's good because once we set this up for us, then we can show other people how to set it up for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we do have people coming to us like Rihanna from FinTech. We do have people asking about training on like video and stuff like that. So definitely this could be beneficial. We could sell this to like marketing managers and say like, hey, you know, if you want to do like some internal content and stuff like that, or learn how to be more proficient, you could do this.
Pilot's program.
Huh?
Pilot's University. Well, it'd be a program that you'll sell.
Yeah,
The program is like South University.
yeah. But no more questions on this section, right?
Okay.
Some more stuff. A person a person will need an 80% passing grade for each of the sections. Like again, I've had experience with learning platforms where you get like 75% and you can't move on from that section until you go back, read everything, watch the videos, and get that passing grade. If a person fails the subsection, they will be unable to move on. So it is important for us to do a lot of beta testing and constant refinement to give our consumers the best quality possible. Next, we determine the benefits of the program. The benefits can be that the person has a certificate once the program is completed. Maybe they gain lifetime access to LU or some additional benefits. I don't know. Maybe we market it to our competitors as a way for them to also attract top talents who have gone through the course. So again, all of this is to position ourselves as the authority in the space because we are gonna be kind of setting the standard. Like what is the standard of excellence? And then showing our competitors like, hey, this is where you should be at. Y'all joking. If y'all want access to the pie, y'all gotta do Lifestyles University. Lastly, we look at various platforms to launch Lifestyles University, like Mighty Networks. That's like let me see. This will do on here. Yeah, it's like a community platforms for members and stuff like that, where you could have your videos, as you can see. You could have members and everything coming on, actually doing the courses and stuff like that. Y'all ever been on like a Coursera or something like that?
Like Udemy.
Yeah. So it's like something like that, which you could build if you have courses and everything, but this one comes with like your own members and all of that. Yeah. Workflow management. As Lifestyles expands and serves more clients, it's crucial to solidify our workflow from conception to creation. An optimized workflow enhances organization, efficiency, and project turnaround, benefiting both our team and clients. While we pride ourselves on timely delivery, we must improve to achieve our best. Our workflow should adhere to a 5 business day timeline from filming, structured as follows. Who wants to read?
Client acquisition. Our workflow starts with marketing and lead generation, followed by an initial consultation and a tailored proposal within 2 business days. After client commitment, a secondary meeting clarifies expectations before the client handoff to the production team. Production. The production process includes conducting a brief, preparing and gathering a gear list, securing media release forms, and shooting content while capturing BTS.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Left to right.
You want All right.
Okay, sorry.
All right, no problem. So, project development. A process includes client contacts, presenting a mood board and inspiration materials, scheduling and location scouting, and preparing a production outline, and call sheet. We then coordinate human resources before the production handoff to the team. Production. The production process includes conducting a brief, preparing and gathering a gear list, securing media release forms, and shooting content while capturing BTS. During production, we update social media as needed. Post shoot, we return gear, dump footage, and complete the production team handoff. Post production, which is a 5 business day process. Post production includes uploading BTS photos to Pixieset, delivering the first draft by day 5, completing client revisions within the next 2 days, and submitting final drafts to the client representatives. Delivery. After project completion, we conduct a client satisfaction follow up, capture final signed off, send a client experience survey, and provide a client gift. Finally, we upload the final drafts to YouTube. And production.
Oh, why up
The
at
final
the?
step to this process is a project review. Wait, why production twice?
That's why I say wire production. That's not supposed to be it. It's supposed to say
So,
project
project
review.
review.
That's what it's supposed to
The
say.
final step to this process is a project review so that we can see where we executed highly and where we need to improve so that we can have constant evolution toward greatness.
So this is our basically workflow from sales to operations to production to marketing, all of that. So all of us are in this sales. I mean, I'm in this workflow management cycle somewhere. IT and office management. So this one, again, this is just like trying to see how we could be more efficient and on our daily processes and everything. The solution to achieving a level of control and efficiency lies in leveraging technology. By, a, by adopting advanced operational tools and systems, we can automate routine tasks, enhance team collaborations, and track every phase of a project in real time. Technology can help us establish standardized workflows, reduce human errors such as forgetting follow-ups, negligence of employees, and more, and ensure that every aspect of our business, from client communications to production timelines, runs like clockwork. My solution to all of these problems is using Odoo, an open source suite that is combined project management CRM, which is a customer relationship management software, inventory management, accounting, and so much more to host all of Lifestyle social media group procedures. Here is a quick overview of Odoo. Let me see. And all of this is happening like in app. Let's see. Yeah, as y'all can see, it's like very multifaceted and stuff. So That's Odoo. Odoo has a wide array of benefits that can help us manage our workload and communications in an effective, timely, and cost-efficient manner. Here's a list of some of the plethora of apps slash features that Odoo provides. So it does accounting, invoicing, expense reports, spreadsheets, e-sign, so like how you let to do the DocuSign thing, um, e-learning platform, inventory, maintenance, employee database and management, fleet as in like if we do invest in this Kia Sportage and stuff like that, we can manage that. Appraisals, social media marketing, event management, marketing automations, timesheets, field service management, multi-channel help desk, and just like a lot of different tools that you can invest in. Um, Incorporating these tech-driven operational practices will not only support our internal processes, but also enable us to handle more clients and larger scale projects with ease. It will create a foundation where professionalism, quality, and order become second nature, positioning Lifestyle Digital Media Group for a sustainable growth in the years to come. What do you think, Ethan?
We can talk about that.
Okay.
Why I said it is, I do see the need for us to um, have a CRM, which is something that we actually don't have now, and I do see that. Uh, you know, I am a bit wary of introducing any sort of app or software tool now, team wide,
Yeah.
because of the underutilization of Asana in the past, right?
Yeah.
And so my thing is that, and I think the way to do it is even if we do it manually now, and it's like, okay, well, because we aren't doing anything now. So if we say, okay, well, manually now we're doing it, we know what the processes are and this, that, and next. And then we find a way to make what we're already doing more efficient, because I think that's the approach that I would want to do now. Definitely, I think looking into the CRM element, because we do have stuff for some of these. Like I use QuickBooks for accounting and invoicing um, and expenses now, so that's the financial element. We have Sign now for the e-signing element. So we do have different, we use YouTube for LU now. So we do have different aspects of this. And so my thing would be, let's get let's refine exactly what we need to be doing. Let's
Yeah.
start doing it and then figure out, okay, well, which tools can help us do it more efficiently,
Yeah.
as opposed to coming in and trying, because that would be my thing.
Yeah.
But definitely having something like this where we can track everything that we're doing. The problem is we ain't doing nothing yet
Yeah.
outside of one or two of these. So that's my thing. But I think it's definitely a way that the direction that we'd want to head into, to have something that handles all different elements of what it is that we do.
I agree with you. With Odoo, I know you can do various apps. You don't have to do like the whole thing, but I did want to set up a demo call with them to see what where that could really fit into lifestyles essentially. So